It was in this moment when I knew that I had to say something. All she had to do was answer the question, but no. Gaslit out of it.
Listen to this track, bitch.
Okay, so this comment says, on his question, what does black mean to you as a Jamaican? That term was meant for black Americans. When people say black culture, music history, etc., they are talking about black Americans and not you.
Look at this. Somebody come look at this. Look at this.
Okay, so first of all, we need to talk about how black people see the world. So most black people have a worldview of the world, but some black Americans have an American view of the world. And black people in America is like this.
Okay, since we like this, Jamaican people in this world is like 75% IQ. Out of here. Trying to belittle us. Look how she doing her little finger, so I see belittling black people. Girl, get the up out of here with that.
Much, and black people in the world is like this much. There's 48 million black Americans, and there's over 1.5 billion black people in the world, and most of those black people are in Africa. So
See, first of all, they are not politically black. They are social construct black. They are actually African, right? And whatever country they're in, ma'am. People don't call themselves black in their country. Out of here with that, man. Black Americans are politically black. Don't tell me most of the black people over in Africa, that's how they think. Nigga, they got average of 60 IQ in Africa. Stop playing with me, man. Get out of here. Don't nobody care what they think.
Bitch, I'm from Texas.
if you have a world view of black people, you will understand that America isn't the center of blackness. It's a part of blackness, but it's not the default blackness.
Ma'am, we are politically black. We've been politically black. The only people are South Africans that became politically black in 1994. And they have color folks there too, right? The mixed breed.
Just like when someone says a white person, you don't automatically think white American, you think all white people. Is the same way when a black person or anyone says a black person, they're not talking about black Americans specifically. So even in this, when you say black culture, you're talking about all black culture. So
Ma'am, you don't know what you're talking about. The only people that should be allowed to use that besides black Americans are South Africans, ma'am. A Nigerian would never say, this is black culture. No, they're gonna say this Nigerian culture, right? And if they want to be more specific, guess what they're gonna do? Oh, this is Igbo culture, traditions, right? This is Yoruba traditions or culture, right? Same as any one of those tribes in those different countries, whether it's Congolese, whether it's Zimbabwe, down to Ghana, it don't matter. They're gonna use their tribe or their country. They're not gonna say it's black culture, man.
global black culture, when you say black music, you're talking about global black music. When you say black history, you're talking about global black history. Because
See, what you're doing is a racial tactic right there. That's like a social engineering kind of tactic you're trying to use, but it ain't gonna work because, like, when you think of black culture or black history and stuff, you definitely think about black Americans. You don't think about no other people on this planet but us. So the culture cannot be a race, right? It's not a race. It's our culture. If it's political, baby, it's political. Like, even when we was in school, when they gave us Black History, they didn't say Black American History. It was Black History Month, baby. You hear me? You bring your ass over here talking about, oh no, you got to say Black American History. No, you don't.
the only way for me as a black person to think that you're not talking about me is if you're saying black Americans. So if you say black American culture or African American culture, then I will deduce that I'm not involved in that.
Get the hell out of here.
But if you say black culture, you're talking about the world.
Get the hell out of here.
And it's really interesting because most black people in the world see the world this way.
Get the hell out of here.
I think that Black Americans that, you know, haven't really left the country, haven't wanted to educate themselves outside of their ethnicity, haven't, you know, decided to make friends with people outside of their ethnic group, or just sees the world in an American-centric view, they would assume that black means them only. But nobody else thinks that way. Get the hell out of here. Like when Issa Rae said, I'm rooting for everybody black, I as a black person was like, she's rooting for me. Now, if Issa Rae said, I'm rooting for everybody black American, I as a black person would be like, well, then she's not rooting for me. So that's basically it. Get the hell out of here.